Yet another twist tonight in Scott Peterson's push to prove his innocence. A judge now giving his team access to decades-old evidence they hope will lead to a new trial.
So we've stayed on top of every movement in this case. So that is the case tonight. Your reporter, Madison Keevy, dug into the ruling, getting answers on what this all means and what could happen next.
Well, Scott Peterson's team requested access to 600 pieces of evidence. And this week they were granted access to a handful of those requests. But the big question, is it enough to prove Peterson's innocence?
Is it new evidence, or is it something that has already been addressed?
Mike Bellamizzieri was one of the jurors that convicted Scott Peterson back in 2004. When the LA Innocence Project took up Peterson's case earlier this year, he was curious about why. This week, a step to more information and evidence for Peterson's team.
We are asking for the prosecution to provide.
Peterson is allowed a discovery period, all due to a California law. The code allows Peterson to access evidence that he would have been entitled to at the time of the trial. This week, a San Mateo County judge rules that should include audio and video recordings and handwritten transcripts of suspect interviews from a burglary near the Petersons' home around the same time Lacey went missing. Peterson's defense team also focused on a burned-out orange van found near the Peterson home. But in this latest ruling, the judge wrote the court does not view the van as casting doubt on Peterson's guilt because no witness or forensic evidence ever established that Lacey was inside.
Now, the named agencies like Modesto Police will have to either find these items, prove they don't have them anymore, or they can also appeal.
Madison, there was another ruling this year about DNA testing. Where does that stand tonight?
Yeah, that's been a totally separate case, basically, but it's the same judge, and she ruled back on one piece of evidence that could be tested, a piece of duct tape recovered from Lacey's pants during her autopsy. The results are sealed, and they appear to be filed with the court already, but we haven't had another hearing on what was found, so we don't know that information yet.
Yeah, we'll follow it all the way through. Madison, thank you.